Have you ever stared into a flickering candle flame and found yourself transported to another place? What if I told you that what you were experiencing was a ghostly visitation from beyond the veil? Welcome back, everyone. Today we're taking a deep dive into the supernatural and exploring the chilling secrets that lie within. Are you ready to uncover the eerie mysteries that surround us? Then let's begin. In the eerie stillness of a moonless night, as shadows stretched long and deep, a group of hooded figures gathered around a crackling fire. Their voices, low and urgent, carried tales of the dead whispering secrets to those who dared to listen. What if death wasn't an end but a doorway to another realm? What if the veil between the living and the dead was thinner than we imagined? In today's episode, we delve into the chilling world of the ancient Greeks and their bone-chilling beliefs surrounding death. Join us as we explore the secrets they uncovered, the rituals they practiced, and the unsettling truths they believed about the afterlife. You won't want to miss this spine-tingling journey through time. So sit tight, hold on to your curiosity, and get ready for a haunting adventure as we unravel the secrets of the dead together. Let's start our journey with the ancient Greeks, a civilization renowned for its art, philosophy, and intriguing beliefs about the afterlife. Their concept of death was unlike anything we've ever known, a realm where the dead could communicate, influencing the lives of the living. How did they manage to communicate with the dead? By practicing necromancy. Necromancy literally meant communicating with the dead. The Greeks visited places like the Necromancy of Ephra, which were believed to be actual portals to Hades. In these secluded sanctuaries, shrouded in mist and mystery, priests donned elaborate robes and invoked the spirits of the departed. Using incantations and rituals, they summoned forth ethereal whispers, guiding the faithful towards the secrets held within the darkness. But the Greeks didn't stop there. They believed that death was just a transition, a mere stepping stone to a different plane of existence. When a soul departed from its earthly vessel, it embarked on a perilous journey through the Great Divide. First, it had to brave the icy depths of the river Styx, where the souls of the departed crossed over into the shadowy realm of Hades. Guiding this spectral voyage was the enigmatic Charon, a skeletal old man with piercing eyes and a beard that flowed like a waterfall. Charon, the ferryman of the Underworld, expected payment for his services, and those who died without proper burial or left unfinished business in the world of the living risked being trapped forever on the banks of the Styx. But the crossing was just the beginning. Upon reaching the other side, the soul had to face the judgment of the legendary judges of the underworld, Minos, Rhadamanthus, and Iacustes. Their verdict would determine the soul's eternal fate. For those whose deeds in life had been virtuous and just, the reward was a blissful existence in Elysium, a paradise where the souls of the righteous basked in eternal joy and serenity. However, for those whose lives had been stained with sin and wickedness, their path led to Tartarus, a place of torment and eternal damnation. Between these two extremes lay the asphodel fields, a vast and somber realm where the souls of the ordinary departed spent an eternity devoid of joy or suffering. The Greeks believed that this concept of the afterlife gave meaning to the way they lived their lives here on earth. It served as a constant reminder that every action, every choice, had consequences that transcended the boundaries of life itself. But the Greeks didn't limit their exploration of the afterlife to rituals and mythology. They delved deep into the science of death, seeking to understand the very essence of what it meant to exist and what lay beyond the mortal coil. They pondered questions that have echoed through the ages. What happens to the soul when the body dies? Can the dead communicate with the living? And is there truly an existence after our time here on earth comes to an end? These questions became the cornerstone of their beliefs and practices surrounding death and the afterlife. In their quest for knowledge, the Greeks developed intricate rituals and ceremonies surrounding death. They believed that properly honoring the dead was essential to ensuring their safe passage into the afterlife. Funerals were not merely somber occasions, but rather sacred events filled with symbolism and tradition. The body was prepared with care, laid to rest in elaborate tombs, and offerings were made to appease the gods and guide the soul on its journey. These rituals weren't just empty formalities. They were a tangible way for the Greeks to connect with the unseen world, to bridge the gap between the living and the dead. But perhaps even more fascinating is the role that dreams played in their beliefs. The Greeks believed that the veil between the worlds was thinnest in the realm of dreams, making it easier for the dead to communicate with their loved ones. Dreams became a way for the dead to deliver messages, offer warnings, or simply say goodbye. This belief led to the establishment of temples known as Asclepiae, dedicated to the god of dreams and healing. Here people would sleep while lying on sacred altars, hoping to receive guidance or solace from the spirits that visited them in their dreams. It was here in the ethereal realm of slumber that the boundaries blurred and the living could catch a glimpse of the world beyond. However, it wasn't just rituals and beliefs that fascinated the ancient Greeks when it came to death. Their philosophers grappled with the profound questions surrounding mortality, seeking to understand the deeper meaning behind life's inevitable end. Plato, the father of Western philosophy, pondered the immortality of the soul. He believed that death was merely a transition for the soul, a chance for it to break free from the confines of the physical world and ascend to a realm of higher knowledge and wisdom. Pythagoras, on the other hand, delved into the realm of suggesting that after death, the soul would be reborn into a new body, continuing a cycle of existence. Epicurus, known for his teachings on Stoicism, had a different perspective. He viewed death as nothing to fear, arguing that it was the absence of sensation, a release from the pain and suffering that characterized human existence. Through their profound insights and thought-provoking theories, these philosophers laid the groundwork for centuries of theological debate and spiritual exploration. Their ideas reverberated through the ages, influencing countless thinkers and shaping the way humanity has contemplated death and the purpose of life ever since. The Greeks didn't confine their exploration of the afterlife to abstract theories or distant myths. They constructed actual physical spaces that simulated the journey into the underworld. These temples, known as were architectural marvels designed to transport the faithful to a realm beyond our own. Imagine entering a dark and narrow corridor, the walls adorned with haunting imagery. These temples weren't just places of worship, they were portals to another dimension. As you navigate these labyrinthine chambers, you can feel the weight of centuries past pressing down on you, carrying the echoes of countless souls that have walked this path before you. It was here, in these hallowed halls, that the line between the real and the spectral became tantalizingly thin. But the Greeks didn't limit their fascination with death to grand temples or philosophical musings. They even ventured into the realm of symbols and their connection to the supernatural. Everything from owls to poppies to snakes became imbued with meaning, serving as potent reminders of the unseen world that existed alongside our own. But perhaps the most intriguing symbol was the coin placed over the dead person's eyes. This wasn't just a mere custom, it was a way of paying homage to the dead and ensuring their safe passage into the afterlife. By placing coins on the eyes, the Greeks believed they were giving the deceased a means to pay the ferryman who would guide them across the river Styx. It was a tangible act of love and respect, a way of saying goodbye and wishing the departed well on their journey into the great unknown. These symbols weren't just static representations, they were active participants in the rituals and ceremonies surrounding death. They became vessels through which the Greeks could interact with the supernatural, connecting them to a realm where the veil between the living and the dead was at its thinnest. It was a world where death wasn't seen as an ending, but as a continuation, a passage to a different state of existence. Now let's turn our attention to the Eleusinian Mysteries, a secret society shrouded in mystery and intrigue. Its members, both men and women, came from all corners of the ancient world, united by their desire to unlock the hidden truths of the afterlife. At the heart of these mysteries lay a profound belief in the power of death and rebirth. It was here that initiates were led through a series of symbolic rituals, each one designed to open their eyes to a reality beyond the physical world. These rites of passage were not for the faint of heart. They pushed the boundaries of human endurance, forcing participants to confront their deepest fears and emerge transformed. The Orphic cults took initiation to the extreme, sometimes requiring individuals to endure agonizing pain and suffering in the name of spiritual enlightenment. Yet despite the hardships, the rewards were believed to be immeasurable, offering a glimpse into the secrets of the cosmos and the mysteries of the dead. As you continue your journey through the world of the ancient Greeks and their beliefs surrounding death, you may find yourself questioning whether these beliefs were rooted in genuine spiritual wisdom, or if they were merely the figments of a superstitious imagination. But the truth, as with so many things in history, lies somewhere in between. The Greeks weren't afraid to embrace the unknown, to delve into the darkness and explore the depths of human curiosity. They sought to understand death, not as a taboo subject to be avoided, but as a natural phenomenon worthy of study and reverence. They believed that death wasn't an ending, but a transformation, a doorway to a different state of being. Through their rituals, beliefs, and philosophies, they created a rich tapestry of meaning and understanding, one that continues to captivate and intrigue us even today. So as we bring this journey to a close, ask yourself, what do you believe lies beyond the veil of death? Are we truly immortal, or does our existence end at the edge of the grave? The ancient Greeks would have been eager to discuss such mysteries, to explore the possibilities with open minds and curious hearts. Let their spirit of inquiry guide you as you ponder these profound questions. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the chilling beliefs of the ancient Greeks regarding death. We hope you found it both captivating and thought. Remember, the veil between the worlds is thinner than you might think, and the secrets of the dead are waiting to be uncovered. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the mysteries that lie all around us.